In Miami, the population, I suppose, is just beginning to realize the full impact of what has happened. They know that the President of the United States has been cruelly murdered and that there is a new President, Lyndon B. Johnson. This much they are beginning to realize, but what still puzzles the man in the street is why, and where do we go from here? Sue Sternberg went back to the corner of Miami Avenue and Flagler Street to see if anybody has the answers.
I think the immigration problem that started up, that was the cause of his death.
You think the civil rights issues?
Yes.
Not necessarily. I don't think any one group would be to blame. I think it's more or less a combination of this feeling that's been built up. I don't think it is, I don't think this expresses the opinion of most of the people in the United States. I think it's in a minority and a combination of these groups that have built up a hatred among themselves.
My opinion is this is more than an individual. This is a much bigger thing. Anybody as great as the President of the United States. This definitely isn't a small man. This is something very, very big, and I think it's been planned a long time.
Our women's editor, Sue Sternberg, spent the past 2 days getting reactions that you just saw from the average South Floridian. Sue, you were in downtown Miami minutes, actually, after the word came that the president had been shot. What kind of atmosphere prevailed at that time?
Wayne, the city had become united very quickly. There were no strangers anymore. People were stopping each other on the street saying, "Is it true? Have you heard?" They were grasping each other's hands. And the women especially mentioned Mrs. Kennedy. They were weeping for her. They mentioned what an ironic twist of fate it was that had sent her out for the first time in months on a political jaunt with her husband, only to see him murdered before her eyes.